Okay. Hi everybody, it's Kate. Welcome back to my channel. This is going to be probably the most personal video I have ever made and probably will ever make on my channel. Today I'm going to talk to you about my bullying story and the stress and the anxiety that I have been going through for well over a year. If not specifically a year. This is really hard because I made the choice for medical reasons to take a leave of absence from my job on last Friday. Bullying is not okay. Harassing a coworker is not okay. And however you justify or anyone justifies it, it's not okay. Adult bullying is the worst form of bullying there can be. Because it starts subtle, you know. There are cliques in any jobs. There are people that you are not going to get along with, and that's fine. You know what? Find a way to work together. You know what I mean? Don't constantly harass a person. Don't try and get other people against them. It happens in so many different forms, and in my specific job, I cannot tell you what I do. I can just tell you my story. And I am going to disable comments to this video just for personal reasons. You know, if you have someone that can help me, great, give them my email. But at this moment in time, I have no one that can help me other than myself. I have done everything that I can possibly do. And I'm fidgeting because I'm nervous. I'm nervous about putting this out there, but I prayed very hard on this for the last, 5 months to put this out there. So, really quickly, I am in social services. I helped a man, which was part of my job. I'm being punished for doing my job. I'm being disciplined. I have never admitted that I didn't help this man. I've never not admitted that I didn't have some sort of fault in helping this man. What I do have a problem with is people that knew things about the situation when push came to shove and they could save me, and I literally mean save me from harassment, mistreatment, people gossiping about me, anything. They turned the other way, and the people that care about me and know my story, they know what happened to me, and they have almost all reached out to me in one form or another. Because I left my job, I packed up all my stuff, and I told my supervisors that I needed to get healthy. I am very broken, and it's the truth. YouTube is my place that makes me happy. I said that the other day in a video. I'm going to keep making videos for me. This is what I want to do. I make absolutely no money on YouTube. This is for fun, okay? I make no money. Everything that I buy, I make myself, so I'm not going to be able to buy anything because I'm not going to be making any money. I'm going to have to fight for disability. I'm going to have to fight for workers' compensation because this is a direct result of things that happened at my job. And while I have asked my HR department and everyone to help me, no one helps me. And now I can't even get a phone call back. I can't even get an email back. I don't know what to do, and I've done everything I can do. I'm not crying. I'm not going to cry about this. I cried as much as I could yesterday because I went to employee health for a fitness for duty eval that they would not do because they don't think that it's an appropriate evaluation at this time. I do have a union at my job. The union is also bullying me and has a conflict of interest. So I will tell you my bullying story. My bully is a union shop steward. My bully is a woman who uses her authority as a shop steward to intimidate you. She has intimidated people in our office for a very long time. And she hides behind that. Why management allows this to happen, I have no idea. And I can prove that management, and even in my situation, asked me to look away. They told me that if I continued to pursue this, that her wrath would be more than me being better, and that I could just ignore it. I could not ignore her persecution anymore. She would walk by me and tell me I was crazy. She would snicker. She would laugh. There was an altercation at work. I was inappropriate. I know that. But she pushed me. She cornered me in my cubicle and she pushed me too far. She pushed me to the point where I was screaming at her to get away from me. And still they did nothing. They did absolutely nothing, my management, because it was her word against mine. Even though there were witnesses, even though I was a blubbering mess, even though they knew who she was and how she acted and how she treated people, they allowed her to continue to do this to other people. And she did it to me. And you know what? Enough is enough. I am not going to let you do this to me. So I filed harassment and bullying charges in a hostile working environment against her. My cubicle was moved, which I asked for because I could no longer have her walk by me every day that she was in the office and make snide comments, look at me, intimidate me. I am weak. I am broken right now. I don't have it in me to fight anymore. You know, and it's hard for me to sit there and say that because I'm a very strong person. I have a strong personality. People don't like that. When I told you in my 50 facts about me that I'm not very nice at work, I'm very stubborn. I'm very passionate about what I do. I fight for people's rights. I cannot fight for my own rights anymore. I don't know how. I don't know how to do it. So all I need to do is pick up the pieces of me, be better for my family and my husband and my children, and be a better wife and a mother and a friend, because I'm not that right now. My family is absolutely amazing. My immediate family in my home are absolutely amazing. My aunt and uncle, my cousins are amazing. The people that know about what's going on in my life are absolutely a great support system for me. They're angry for me, but no one can help me. I have to pick up the pieces and do this myself. So what I did was I pushed. My supervisor would tell me, oh, just ignore her, watch what you say to her. You think that I'm not? And that's what bothered me the most, is that you think that I'm asking her to come around me. I'm not. I'm not asking her. They all know how she is, everything. And I'm not just saying it's specifically her, because it's not. It's other people. It's other supervisors. It's rampant. We are treated so poorly that you become to think that you're worthless, that you need the job. I need a job. I have to support my family. And I always put that above my own, like, mental health and all of that. And I'm not saying that I'm crazy, because I'm not crazy. I know that. What bullying does to you and what harassment does to you is it eats you. It eats a little bit of your self-respect and your dignity every day that you have to, like, suppress it. And when you don't have a good support system or know where to go, it's hard. It's hard. It's a struggle. I know I'm not alone in this, and that's why I'm doing this video. I'm doing this video because this is me. This is who I am as a person. I'm asking for help, and no one wants to help me. You know, they're telling me that I need to go and get a therapist. I'm willing to do that. I'm willing to do whatever I need to do to get healthy. I just know that there's more of a fight to do that. And it's hard to know that. You know, when I looked at these people yesterday that were trying to evaluate me for fitness for duty, everything that she would have asked me, like, because typically people go there as a first resort. Like, I was going there because no one told me I could go there for help a year ago. And they're like, well, why didn't you come here? I didn't come here because I didn't know about you. Everything that I have found out on my own. And I share what I find with other people. And they're like, how did you find this out? Like, I've done my research. I've done my homework. Like, that's what I do. I need to follow the rules. I need to know what the rules are to follow them. And I need you to follow the rules. So anyway, back to my bullying and harassment story, which is what this is about. It takes a little bit of you, and for me, it took a lot of me, because the people that were supposed to protect me are not protecting me. I have asked the union that I work with to give me a representative that will appropriately represent me, and they're not. I have asked for the union or the union rep that has been assigned to me is also assigned to the woman that is harassing me, and I've asked so many times for her to be reassigned, And continually I get little snide things in emails. I get all of this stuff, and emotionally I'm not well to deal with it. And I'm taking the coward's way out right now because I'm just going to avoid it. I haven't avoided it up until this week. I can no longer fight anymore. I have gone to the head of the union. I have gone to the national union, and no one will help me. I'm willing to take the punishment that is due to me if the charges were right. You know, they've trumped up charges to fire me, and it's wrong. I was doing my job. I was helping someone that needed help. I can't give you all of the specifics other than everybody that hears my story says that I didn't do anything wrong. I don't know what to tell you for that. I admit that I didn't notify the front desk. I admitted that, you know, I didn't admit to not doing my job as how I'm supposed to do my job. So anyway, with the bullying situation, for 5 months she's been allowed to continue to work with me, harass me in however little like miniature ways she does, and I have been isolated at work. I stay in my cubicle. I only leave my cubicle to go to the bathroom. I watch who I talk to because I don't want other people to get labeled. I don't want other people to get bullied, because people that I associate with, she would start to bully. And it's the truth. And if you don't think it's the truth, you're kidding yourself. Because bullies, that's what they do. They attack you, and then they attack people that are close to you. And I was fearful that the people that I was close to would start to get bullied. So I stopped talking to a lot of people at work, you know, and people would notice. They would say, oh, you know, you're quiet, you look sad, you look this. And I'm like, like, I don't know what to say. I don't know how to answer. Like, people don't want to hear you say, I'm not good today. They want to hear you say, I'm good, I'm fine, and keep walking. And that's the shame of it. I'm going to wrap this up. I'm sorry, because I could ramble on because I don't know what else to say. Like, and my chest is starting to hurt because of the anxiety, and, you know, I'm going to go watch a movie with Giselle. I just want to read to you one of my very good friends. I classify her as my best friend at work and outside of work, next to my husband. I didn't even say goodbye to her when I left work, and I'm not going to cry about this, but I knew that I couldn't say goodbye to her because we need each other, and people can say what they want, but she's a good person, and I really value her friendship, and I know that we go up and down or whatever, but, you know, at the bottom line, at the end of the day, she was who I called when I needed help, and she helped me. And she has always helped me no matter what, and I would help her no matter what. And those are the piece of people that you need to hold on to tight, and that's all I can say. So when I called her to tell her, I texted her and I said, I'm really sorry I didn't get to say goodbye. I knew that if I said goodbye to you, I wouldn't make it through the office. And it was the truth. And I didn't want to make more of a spectacle of myself than all of the other people in the office have made me and judged me for. So I ended up talking to her over the weekend, and she texted me and she said, I knew what you were doing, and I figured that you would talk to me when you were ready. And I'm really trying hard to shield my children from this. It's very hard because Giselle is literally attached to me, like, at the hip. So if I don't answer your phone call and you're calling, it's not because I don't want to, it's because I don't want my children to hear this, and by the end of the day I don't want to talk about it anymore because it really is hard for me to manage. Anyway, so I called her and I talked to her on the phone, and this is what she sent to me, and I hope she doesn't mind that I share it, but I think it's really important. She is important to me, and I know she watches every once in a while, and I hope she'll watch it, and I hope she'll know how important she is to me. She said that she would support my decision. I will miss you at work, and I hope you find the peace you deserve. I'm proud of the fight you fought, and I'm proud to call you my friend. She's not the only one that reached out to me, and I said I wasn't going to cry because I don't want to waste my false lashes because I promised myself I was going to get dressed today and put makeup on. So let me calm down and I'll be alright. And she's not the only one that has reached out to me. There are other people that have reached out to me that I've actually responded to. There are people that have reached out to me that I will not respond to because when I was down, you kicked me again. And you're not my friend. Don't kid yourself. When you ask someone for help and they have the ability to help you and they don't, you're a coward. You're an absolute coward to not stand up for what's right. And I'm sorry. It's who I am. I'm not a coward. I'm going to face everything that is coming my way. I just need to be a little bit stronger to do that. Another friend, the woman that I give so much credit to for helping me start YouTube, her name is Wendy. I think God gave her to me. I truly believe that God gave her to me, and she's brought me closer to God. I've done nothing but get closer to God the last year, and I know people are funny about that. Whatever, you have your own opinion, that's fine. This is why I'm disabling comments. I pray very hard on a daily basis, and I pray for almost every decision that I make, and when I wake up in the morning, I have clarity, and I'm okay. So, I appreciate Wendy, and she is amazing, and that's all I can say. She sent me a bunch of texts yesterday. She hopes that we can stay in touch, and she was also a person that I reached out to and said, I'm sorry I couldn't say goodbye. Because they all feel that what's happening to me isn't right, and that someone should be fighting for me, but I don't know who that someone is. So yeah, that's my story. So right now I'm going to be fighting for my workers' compensation for temporary disability, because I can no longer function in the capacity that I was. I need to see a psychiatrist for better medication to manage my anxiety, my stress, and I guess my anger, because I'm so angry at the people that have let me down and have lied to save themselves and who have ignored what's happening. And that's all I have. I mean, it's just my story, and I don't want people to think that, like, I'm putting this out there to get anything. I'm not putting this out there other than just to have a caveat to share what I'm holding in, and maybe this will help someone else know that you don't have to take it anymore. You don't have to take the abuse. You don't have to take the bullying. If there is someone bullying you, fight for your rights. As an adult, it's so hard. People are like, oh, well, just get another job. I'm too old to get another job. And I know I'm 33 years old, but I'm too old. People won't hire you. You get to a certain point where it's harder to get hired, and unfortunately I'm at that age where, specifically with what I do and what my skill set is in, it's very hard to get hired, and I have a very, very good job. I hope to one day to be able to go back to that job, but I can't do it right now. And so I thank you for watching. I hope you subscribe. I hope you don't unsubscribe because of this video. If you do, that's okay. I'm going to be back with regular tutorials. I have a great Sunday Funday planned. So it's going to be about holiday gifts. So if you're excited about holiday gifts, I'm going to give you a gamut from teens. I'm going to try and get my nephew to give me some ideas of what he would want for Christmas in a little box, and then for adults. So I hope you subscribe. I hope you tell your friends. You can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I'm not posting anything about this other than here on YouTube. So it is what it is. Have a great day. Thank you.